Hey, Pewter Report listeners, James Hill here, back with yet another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about how the team is bringing back a familiar face to the franchise. Will Golston is officially coming back to the team. And look, if you've been reading the tea leaves on this situation, it really shouldn't be that big of a surprise to see this re-signing go through. This is actually something that Todd Bowles had said a couple of months ago, where he had talked about the possibility of bringing back Will Golston and Akeem Hicks to the defensive line. They've at least gotten one of these done. So this does fill up the roster spot, by the way, that Jeremy Banks had left void. As we talked about in a video earlier today, the team had waived Banks from the roster, and now they brought back Will Golston, which, to be honest, is huge defensive line starting ability and depth ability. Will Golston has been with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for about 8-9 years now, and he's been a starter for a very long time with the Bucs. I imagine that he's going to reprise his role starting on the defensive line. And yeah, I think that overall, we know what Will Golston is, right? A good run stopper, has got some pass rushing ability here and there, and overall has been a very good fit for this Todd Bowles style of defense. I definitely think that that is going to continue, and Will Golston should probably be a starter moving forward. So this is a pretty good deal for the Bucs, but it certainly begs the question, what does this mean for some of the younger guys on this Bucs defensive line unit now? You have Logan Hall, who's going into his second year, got some fringe starting ability last year. Does this mean he's going to be back as a backup? We're going to have to wait and see on that. Kalijah Cansey, first-round pick, was also in there as well. What does that mean for him? Is he going to be a guy who's going to be on the rotation? Is he going to be more of a gadget player playing outside edge rushing linebacker, defensive end, defensive tackle? Who knows? We're going to have to see as well with that. But overall, folks, I think that, regardless of what happens with the young guys, like Will Golston is a good veteran presence, right? You had Vita Vea there, you brought in Greg Gaines, but after that, you had a lot of young, inexperienced guys who could certainly use more mentors and certainly, have just more veteran presence in the building. And Will Golston checks off all those boxes, right? Will Golston's been a leader on this team for a good amount of years now, is going to continue in that role. And overall, the Bucs just got themselves a pretty decent player back into the rotation. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with all those young guys. We'll probably be paying more closer attention to that come training camp, which starts in just a couple of days. Actually, Todd Bowles and Jason Light are speaking to the media tomorrow. This is actually being, filmed and being done on a Monday. So we may get some more clarity on what the roles of those young players are going to be moving forward. But the Bucs have got themselves a starting caliber defensive lineman once again here in Will Golston. And yeah, welcome back to the fray, Mr. Golston. Happy to have you here. And let's just go ahead and see what happens with some of these younger guys. The rotation really at large for the Bucs, and what they are going to do with some of their pieces moving forward. What do you guys think about this move? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. Are you happy to see Will Golston back on this team? Do you think that maybe they should also bring back Akeem Hicks? Do you think they maybe should have brought back Hicks instead of Golston? Do you think Golston is going to be a starter? Do you think he's just going to be a solid veteran backup? What do you think about his run stopping ability, his pass rushing ability? What do you think this means for young guys like Logan Hall, for young guys like Kalijah Cansey? Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I really would like to hear them down in the comments section below. But right now, you got a pretty good defensive line. You've got Kalijah Cansey, you've got Logan Hall, Will Golston now is back in that mix, Vita Vea and Greg Gaines. All in all, pretty decent unit if you guys ask me. But again, folks, would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, folks, we will see you all in the next video or the next live stream here on Pewter Report. Stay tuned, by the way, for all training camp coverage, folks. You know that we've got it, down here on Pewter Report, and going to be a lot of content coming out here soon on the channel, so stay tuned for all of that. But anyway, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and see you soon.